Hi everyone, I'm Isaac. I'm a price action trader following Al Brooks. This is my personal journal. Please don't take this as financial advice. Um, this is just a journal for myself and just any other close friends I have from the Al Brooks trading group, um, just for my own self-reflection and feedback. And on top of that, it's been about 3 months since I uploaded a video. There was a lot going on. I changed cities, and then a whole bunch of other things happened, and I got thrown off from trading for about 3 months. So, um, just getting back into it now, and I am still looking to do this full time. Um, but being away from it for so long, obviously I need to take some extra time just to get back into the groove of things and get used to things. So today's going to be a short one. Today is April 27th, 2026. And so a lot happened in the last 3 months. We're going to look at this is the monthly chart here of the S&P 500, mini or micro. Okay, we were going sideways, then we went upwards. We were going up for quite a bit, and then, well, this is something new. We came down, touched the 20 EMA, and then bounced. Well, of course we did. After all these bull bars, why not? Of course there's going to be buyers there at the EMA or at this previous high over here. Yeah, they were really buyers. Look at them shooting up like that. Okay, let's go to the weekly. Where did we leave off? 12. Yeah, so I think we left off somewhere around here. So here we found buyers around here, continued going kind of sideways to up, kind of trudging our way upwards. I think we did say before the bears would have to do a lot of work to really make a case for themselves, and look at that, they did. But then the bulls came in. Boom, look at that. Would I be confident to buy here? Yeah, maybe on a pullback. On a pullback to around this area. It's going up here right now. And then maybe it'll pull back and then go up further. Here's the daily ETH. Bears took us down, but not so easily. I mean, there were still bull bars in the middle of it all. But then when the bulls were taking it back up, it was a lot of bull bars, very few bear bars. Makes me think the bulls are stronger. Okay, let's go to daily RTH. Same thing here. We had the bears taking us down. We see a lot of bull bars in here. And then the bulls. Yeah, bear bars, but then some bull bars in the middle. Bulls bounce from here to here. A lot of gap up from here to here, and then goes up. Big gap up from here to here. And it just keeps on going up. And it's going sideways a little bit here. And starts to break out. And this was today. Today is Monday? Yeah, it's Monday. It's Monday evening. What would I do in this situation? I mean, normally I would say wait for a pullback and then buy. But I mean, after seeing price action like this, I'm tempted to just buy and see. Because what's the worst that can happen? A trading range after all this? If the bears come back in? Plus, again, guys, it's been so long. Like I haven't really had time to measure any measured move targets or anything like that. So obviously there's not much I can say here. But here's the 5-minute chart. Let me just crunch this together. Well, before that, let's go to... This is the 15-minute Globex. But let's actually look at the 60-minute RTH. So trudges upwards. Gaps up here. Then we're in a range here. Tested down to this low here. Before bouncing, finding buyers there. And it goes back up, and it comes out of this range again. So what's going to happen? Looks like they had a breakout pullback buy. Is that a safe trade to take, or is that a reasonable trade to take? It's hard to tell. It is an IOI though. IOI. And then you can just buy above this bar here. All these candle wicks make me nervous. Okay. I'm still on my... I was on my second run through of the Al Brooks video course, and I stopped. I still have it bookmarked, and I have to pick up again. So going through that will obviously help me, and then maybe coming back into the Brooks trading webinars for a month will help me get back on track. For anyone watching, maybe you'd agree, but you can tell, you can probably tell I'm pretty iffy now. It's not good. I mean, it's not just for trading, it's for anything. Like if you play a musical instrument, or if you do, in my case, even, software development, if you go away from it for a while, you'll become like not sharp at it, and suddenly like you'll have to almost relearn it, to be honest. So as you can tell, that's the situation I'm in now. So any feedback is welcome, as long as you're following Al Brooks and you're knowledgeable. Yeah, I don't follow anything else. I don't follow ICT or anything like that. I just follow Al Brooks. So yeah, here's the 15-minute Globex. I think this was over the weekend. Yeah, so the after hours gap down, but then came back up. overnight. So yeah, kind of a trading range there. Hmm. Yep, I would say more of a trading range. And then around here, so 9:30. So that's the first bar. So this is where the RTH begins. Okay. The trading range. Combined with the after hours, this would be a trading range. But if you're just looking at this range here, so after about 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, broke out of there, broke past this high over here, and well, barely broke past that high. And then this is the after hours. We're in the after hours now, which I don't really look at least not right now. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. I mean, should I even go through the bar by bar analysis? And bar one for today, Monday, starts here. And combined with yesterday or Friday, I would say that's a trading range. It's big up, big down. Well, what do we say? Big confusion. That's what Al Brooks says. Yeah, big up, big down. Still in this range here. Touching down with yesterday's or Friday's high. Okay. Goes up, goes down, touches down with today's open. That's the blue line here. Wait, blue line here. So we found buyers there, it seems. Went up to try to test Friday's. Okay, sorry. This here is not Friday's high. This is Thursday's high. So the high of 2 trading days ago. And then this here is Friday's high. So the high of last trading day. So we touched that, or we didn't even touch it at that time. We found sellers. Came back down. So still in kind of a range. Is this a wedge? Maybe. Maybe 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's an undershoot. 1, 2, 3, but it's not. The 3 pushes down here are not really equidistant. I don't know if that matters. I can't remember. And it would be the same here. 1, 2, and then all the way here is 3. Not equidistant. Not really sure what to say there. Could be a lower low major trend reversal. I don't really know. With a lower low major trend reversal, you'd wait for a pullback and then buy on the pullback. So maybe try buying here. So if we were to buy here, and that's the stop. It seems reasonable. Go back to this point. If you're assuming you're in a trading range, you know what, let me flip this around. Okay. Yeah, so something like that. And then buy above this bar here, because it's a pullback. And then the 1R would be here. So yeah, around the top of this range. 2R would be around there, which we got pretty close to, if I'm measuring properly. Which I might not be, actually. Let me just... Okay. Yeah, I think we've got very close to the 2R before coming back down. Finally got to the 2R probably at this point. But that was so close to end of day. So guys, for anyone watching, this is actually one thing I want to ask, which I don't think the presenters... I think the presenters do talk about this. They usually do wait for their targets to get filled. But me and my experience, I mean, I know it's chickening out early, but if I were to take this trade, hold for 2 hours, thinking that it would break, I mean, this is not a good thing. Like, you don't trade breakouts. But if I was taking, like, I was trading multiple contracts, then take off half at the 1R, and then leave the other half running to see what happens. Well, should I wait until this punches through the 2R, get my target actually hit, or do I chicken out a little early? In my experience, I chicken out a little early, and like it seems to be okay. It's not even chickening out to me. It's just, it's just my experience that, take your profit just maybe a few ticks early, and you're fine. I mean, it doesn't really seem to hurt my trader's equation, at least from what I can tell. Plus, this is the first breakout of this range. I mean, you can always wait for a breakout pullback buy, which was here. And then maybe this is the new range. So this is like Al Brooks called it in his course. He called it a trending trading range. So one range, then steps up into another range. And that's what I see here. All right. Let me remove that. So that's about all I'm really going to do for now. I mean, as usual, if I feel the need, I'll upload a second video on today's trading day, but it is also almost midnight here, so I most likely won't. I'll just leave it at this, and hopefully I'll regain my skill at reading this and do the bar by bar analysis for another day. I do plan to do this every day. It's just things are still a bit busy on my end. But okay, I think that should be all for today. I think so. This is what I think for the 5-minute RTH. I think it was a trading range, and possible wedge, lower low major trend reversal, buy the pullback here, and then a breakout to a new range here, and we closed out around there at the end of the day. Okay, so that'll be all for now. I will see you guys in the next one.